For treatment of diabetes, diet plays such an important part because we have to limit the sugar intake, the carbohydrate intake. One of the most exciting things to me about the Thrive365 app is anyone can do it, even with no computer or app experience. At times, you almost feel like you need a nutritional degree to be able to navigate the food choices. That becomes difficult. We have a lot of great medications available, but medication for treatment of diabetes is only a small portion of the overall plan. The nutritional value and the food intake is as much as 80% of the battle. That creates a lot of problems for patients because then you have to start looking at every food you eat and the nutritive value of that food and trying to come up with all these complex calculations, and it gets really frustrating at the end of the day, which causes a lot of patients to abandon the whole diet idea and become more dependent on their medication. Time is definitely a constraint. When I see a patient in the office, it may be a 15 or 20-minute appointment. And during that time, we're dealing with so many things and we're adjusting medications that it really doesn't give me the time to give adequate education on diet. So we depend on other resources for diet education. I have become aware of Thrive365 and knowing the importance of nutrition, found it to be a very valuable program because now all of a sudden, it really simplifies my patients' tracking of their daily intake of certain foods. By answering just a few simple questions about your height, weight, your activity level, this program then generates a score, and you have to achieve that score with each meal. And as you input the food that you're eating, you work up to that score and you learn when to stop. And over time, it helps us learn that behavior so that at some point you start to learn what your number will be before you even sit down to enter in your food. Almost any food is in there. The database is huge, and that's been one of the more impressive things to me, is that whatever food I search is there. It's as easy as scanning a barcode on a package at home, and there are so many restaurants in the database that it's easy to search the menu of a restaurant to input the food that you're consuming. One of the most exciting things for patients using the app is just realizing that they can still eat the foods they love. You can have a piece of chocolate and still fall within your score that's allowable for the day. Diabetes and pre-diabetes are definitely on the increase, and we're starting to see the development of diabetes and pre-diabetes at younger and younger ages. I'm hopeful that with an app and a program like Thrive365, more people can use this to help lower their sugar intake, their carbohydrate intake, to help stop those numbers from going up. It's very easy. This is something that anyone can do.